Koudum is a village in the southwestern part of the province of Friesland in the Netherlands. The village has nearly 3,000 inhabitants and is located between the lakes de Vluzen and the Morre, and near the IJsselmeer coast and the woods of Gasterland. Now, Koudum plays a central role in the region by provisions in the field of education, services, retail, sports and recreation. In Koudum, many people are actively involved. There are loads of clubs and a wide range of business activities. Let's have a look at the business and the facilities in 2013. First stop is the Dominee Tinhol Street. This mix of living, working and experiencing you can find all around the village, but especially in the Tinhol Street. Take, for instance, local house painter Hoekema. Dad Tierke and mom Dukje live right above the business that son Ronald has recently taken over. The beautiful palette of colors on the company cars indicate that every day they go out to wallpaper rooms in style, freshen your window frame with a bright new color, or glaze your house, be it single, double, or even with a color. The business used to be in the Hoofdstraat with shop and painting business, but since 2000 Hoekema is located in his new property in the Tinhol Street, and from here they can be of service to all their loyal customers in a modern and customized manner. Then, further on, the old police station has been turned into a luxurious guest house. It's called Pension Peruke. Hostess Jannie Peruksma and host Nico Kuiper will give you a warm welcome. Walk in and you'll find a beautiful grand entrance hall, and when it's a bit hot you can go out on the patio for a nice cup of coffee or perhaps something a bit stronger. Have you had a bit too much? You can sleep it off in the old police cell. But let's not get carried away, for of course you can stay in one of the stylefully decorated rooms. Dominee Tinhol Street. A very active neighborhood with all kinds of activities like community center De Klink, sporting complex De Doarp and sports club SV Oeverzwallows. Of course, I can't go without mentioning local garage Kemke. This company has been located at the Nieuwe Road since human memory. Hans and Jeanette Kemke run this business with a team of associates. They'll repair any kind of car They'll trade in your old car and are happy to sell you a new one. And since Kemker is a gas station as well, Koudum has a complete full services garage at its disposal. A beautiful village like Koudum, of course, must be insured against all kinds of unexpected risks. And that's where Munniksma de Boer en Palali Insurance Consultancy comes in. Munniksma de Boer en Palali Insurance Consultancy covers cars, houses, inventory, etc., but stand out in giving personal advice. Brand new in Koudum is the Pitch and Putt Golf Course. Lammert and Titje Fopma built and laid out a modern clubhouse and golf course. A terrific opportunity to combine your party with hitting around a golf. Hole in one! In the Knijn, or the Rabbit neighborhood, you'll find bicycle shop at Fietshoekje. This bicycle shop has a wide range of new and used bikes and accessories. Also, they'll repair right there. Now, Koudum is right in the middle of a beautiful biking area, so I went and used one of the rental bikes from the Fietshoekje. And when I fits around the hoekje, what do I see? The Knip Knip Cap Salon Bombini. I've been in there once and I know that you can get your hair cut on appointment. Yvonne Bauma is the owner, and together with her team they cut, they color, advise you on styling and coloring, do cosmetics, bridal arrangements, workshops and much more. The Friesland Bank has been taken over by the Rabobank, and so is the former Friesland Bank building. The Rabobank is a branch of the Region Snake Southwest Friesland. Luckily, you can get your money from the ATM and you can go and spend and pay and do your shopping in the village. This takes us straight to Bakery de Vries, a true family business, the one and only bakery shop left in the village. Ulke and Jeanette de Vries produce fresh daily, and you'll find their children at work in the bakery as well. Frisian specialties you can buy include biscuit, rye bread, orange cake, many kinds of pastry, fly, wedding cakes, 11 cities cake, and of course Koudumer spice cake. It's quite remarkable that the village still has a traditional butcher shop. Vleeshouwerij, it says on the front of the shop. Butcher shop Meindert de Boer, with over 50 years of experience, a father-to-son butcher shop. In this beautiful and modern shop, with its own slaughterhouse, you can take your pick from the barbecue packs, homemade sausages, beef and pork, chicken on the spit, but you can also get great wine or Dutch cheese, all fresh and straight from the knife. The fact that a village of such modest size has this many shops at its disposal is quite unique, and it's this central position and role in the southwestern region that makes Koudum Koudum. At breakfast I like to read a newspaper, a magazine or a good book, and for this I go to bookshop Moisela. Here you can also get your passport photograph taken or even a full photo reportage. Jansje and René would love to welcome you there. Only Koudumer councillor in the district of southwestern Friesland, Henk Hoekema, 60 years young and still going strong in Koudum and surroundings. Henk told me he got big in insurance and later in real estate. After he sold his company, he became mediator. 40 years he's been playing the organ of the Baptist Church on the Verlengde Main Street, and since 2011 he's councillor and represents, amongst other things, Koudumer interests, and he hopes to be a part of it for another term, and according to Henk, this is absolutely vital. In his beautiful, humble abode on the Binnen Road, Henk works and lives with his wife Helene and his children Boudien and Jos. Just another couple of Koudumers. On the Chalke van de Wall Street, in the direction of the pool, you'll find trade enterprise Munniksma. Tools, rope, oil, timber, plastics. Rijn Munniksma truly has it all for you to do your odd jobs. When you come into Koudum, you can't miss it. Nursing home De Vinken. The sign tells you this nursing complex is part of Group Plantijn. The old folks are lovingly being taken care of, and of course I had to take a look there as well. You never know who you might run into for a chat about the old days and today. The building has been there for a while, and you can see and feel a wonderful history in the hallways. The elderly like living here, and they enjoy their old age. All care under one roof. There are plans for the renewal of this entire complex within a couple of years. Ultra-weld welding technique. What an artist, Victor van IJzendoorn. He'll make just about anything in machinery, builds boats with his brother, builds off all over Europe, joins forces with other entrepreneurs when projects get too big. RVS steps, filling machines, heaters, ice machines, grave monuments, Husky 7, custom-made exhausts, fountains. Look up the website ultraweld.nl. Amazing. As soon as they've built a boat, it needs to go into the water, and preferably without damaging it. Just a job for shipyard busman. Jan and Tia Busman own a shipyard and shop at the Ooste. You can go there for repair, maintenance and storage. The big 30-ton crane will pick up your boat from the water and deliver it all cleaned for storage. In the well-stocked store, you'll find all the materials and parts you'll need for your boat. Winter storage De Jong. Every year, many Koudumers store their boat there. Inside in October and around Easter, back into the water. No need to worry, Winter Storage De Jong will take care of everything. Would you like to work on your boat in wintertime or the off-season? No problem, it can be arranged. Boat rental Friesland boating. Renting out so-called narrow boats. These specific canal boats are for lovers of shallow waters. They don't go fast, but they'll take you anywhere, and you'll see them everywhere with their typical build. They're very recognizable. Friesland Boating built most of their rental boats themselves. And in addition to the narrow boats, they built and rent out different types and kinds of cabin cruisers. Group size per boat can range from 2 to 12 persons, and all boats can be hired without a license, although a certain amount of experience is appreciated. Locations of departure are Koudum and the Snickermeer. Installation company H.J. de Vries. Henk and Sippy de Vries and a whole team of associates are specialized in installing gas, water and electricity, but also maintenance and service are important. The increasing importance of durability has also made installation company De Vries think twice and joined forces with Cooperation Duurzaam Koudum to install many sun panels, so the inhabitants of Koudum can eventually be largely self-sufficient with their power supply. Father Henk Sr. wanted to do something else, so in 1984 they bought an old clipper in Leeuwarden and named it Oortelaan. Father Henk supervised the refurbishing himself. Henk and Sippy married on it and sailed it for years, so, not surprisingly, installing of boat installations has also become a part of the business. And how could it not be in a village like Koudum, surrounded by water? So, if you would like to go sailing for a day with friends, family, or perhaps even as an organization, you should board the Ortelaan. The Ortelaan has room for no less than 45 people. Boarding place is Stavoren, and from here on out, there's many different possibilities for a tour. So it goes to show, Koudum is a great village to live, work and play. Last year I was in Koudum for the first time in my life. Now, my dad was born here, but he moved away at a very young age. And as his health declined, he felt the urge to go back. He wanted to see his birthplace again. And he asked me to come along. But what happened then? Well, that's pretty much beyond belief. My father was born in Koudum. In the 60s, he emigrated to Canada at the age of 20, and he's never been back to his native land. And this is about to change. We're on our way. He's sleeping again. I know we're flying over Britain now. It's going to be half an hour. In your beloved Koudum. You keep dropping off, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, you fucker.
You had a girlfriend and you let her go. You
then
devil, you.
Again, I go
I worry about him. It's just he sleeps a lot, and when he's awake he seems overexcited. It's like he wants to tell me something, but I don't know what.
The cabin lights will remain dim for landing.
Passenger Marley, traveling to Belfast, you are delaying the flight. Immediate boarding please at gate H1. We will proceed to offload your luggage. Passengers Sparrow, Carlson and Hoyden Carlson, traveling to Gothenburg, you are delaying the flight. Immediate boarding please at gate C9.
Where's the windmills, Dad?
I came here, I went with the ship, not with the fly.
Yeah, of course, you sailed out.
Never seen it.
What was her name?
There's a tree there.
There's a tree somewhere. I'm gonna have to find this tree then. You're not saying anything. Hey Dad, what are we gonna do first? Are we gonna go get the boat or go to the hotel?
Let's first go to the hotel.
Oh, here, sailing boat.
Yeah, klopt. You see. So.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tunnel now. No bridge in sight.
It was a bridge.
So we got a hotel over there.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it with the flags?
I'll bring you to it, yeah.
A taxi from Koudum takes us out of Amsterdam and we check in at the Hotel the Galama Dams and go sailing for a few days. Well, a few days, a few minutes, more like. What?
Is it all a bridge?
This used to be a bridge, yeah.
Earlier, no.
Hello,
Sure.
Hey.
how are you?
John, hi there.
Welcome in the best place of Friesland.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, yes, good.
He keeps
Koudum.
telling me it is.
I'm born.
You are
Koudum.
Doarp de Vries?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Checking in,
Checking in,
do some sailing.
and then you come to the boat.
Yeah? Dan, here you are, man. Right over in Holland.
For the house.
These boats are outrageous. Some of these things are really huge, man. It would be great to get one of those. Mom, this is gonna be great. I'm sure Dad is gonna get ourselves a dinghy to sail it.
The concentration, yeah. 19. Calgary. Canada.
Are these Frisian, Dad? No. No?
Black one.
Yeah, I saw the black ones, they're great. Are we sharing a room, Dad?
2. Both
Yeah?
one room.
Okay. Mom, we're sharing. I can
Is good? Both is.
I can look out for the guy.
You like the hotel? Yeah, very nice here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
She's nice too.
Oh, thank you.
All right, time to stop filming. Mom, look at this. The horsey. That's high, the horsey.
I feel not good when I talk about the
That you don't look too good.
No, that will be good.
Daddy, you're right.
You want that?
Dad, have a lay down then.
No. Oh.
Dad, go and lie down then.
I feel not good.
Hang on, Dad. Dad! Say, Dad, are you alright? Dad? Dad, say something. Dial! 911! I don't care, get us an ambulance! Would you please grab the rope for me? Would you grab the rope? Dad, I'm coming in. Dad, please. Take it easy, Dad. I've got you. We'll get you back tomorrow. We'll get you.
Pain on your chest, yes? And when did it start? I will call for an ambulance. It will be good, yes? Hallo, met dokter Van Doren. Ik heb hier iemand aan boord van een schip in de jachthaven van Koudum.
Nou, meneer, komt u maar.
you look? Dit is je zonne.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi there, I'm John.
Fine.
My dad's Dirk, by the way.
Dirk.
Dirk. How's it look? I'm filming you, mate.
De dokter die kijkt even.
Oh, he's gonna have a look at
gonna have a
it,
look.
so you're not
Yeah.
gonna be telling me.
Yeah.
Mom? Mom's that you? It's John over here. Hi. Good morning, Mom. I'm over in Holland. Yeah, we're over in Holland, but things seem to have gone wrong. Dad's had a heart attack, and as soon as the results are in, the doctors are gonna have a meeting about it, and they're gonna know what to do, if it's gonna be surgery or if he's gonna be all right. But so I gotta go now, Mom. I gotta go. I'm gonna go inside. My regards. Love you, and I'll call you. Yes, Mom? Goodbye. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. I stayed with my father for 5 days in hospital. His heart is badly damaged. They keep him asleep to see if, and if so, he can be operated. I can't do anything else for him, but wait and pray. What's the reason my dad brought me here to Koudum? He's a pensioner now. I'm a grown guy. I'm his son. So the time has come to take your son to the place you were born, where you grew up, and show me what it was like for him to be a younger man. And it was good, the 5 whole damn hours it lasted. I've seen him with a spring in his step, with his big Stetson on, firm handshake, speaking Dutch and then speaking Frisian. And he knew what he was doing. And that's never really been the case over in Canada. He's your first generation immigrant. I was never really sure of his English and the cultural differences. Well, the sun is out, and why go and sit in my hotel room get depressed, huh? Now it appears to me they've got some kind of party going on this week. I got this little newspaper here. They got a feast week. They're having something like an autocross, and it looks a little bit like a demolition derby. So I feel up to that. And I found out that tonight we're having the night of the something. Beans. They got something with beans over here. And see what their beer is like over here. And the people. I got myself a bike. This is me on a bike. I haven't fallen yet, but Koudum is over there. And see if I can get a drink and something to eat. It's really good!
Yeah!
everybody was smoking. How do you cook your beans? Come on, spill the beans.
Beans? I've cooked them in water, and a little bit of salt.
For how long?
For how long? Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes, and you cut them in half?
Yeah.
And then what?
It's finished.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of butter.
Butter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nutmeg, I heard the lady say.
Yeah.
She put nutmeg on it.
A little bit of butter.
Yeah.
And then I'm eating with potatoes.
I'm going back in. The music is very good, very loud, and I'm getting drunk. It's better than watching wallpaper, really.
Don't know what they're saying though.
I'm afraid I've had 15 beers. It's 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm gonna have one hell of a hangover. I'm afraid. Had a terrific party. Great music. Hadn't expected it. It was, the beginning was very much like my prom night at school.
Nou, is 10 euro alsjeblieft. Dankjewel.
Just gotta pay 10 euros. Is this gonna be any good?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
How good? Like in... For 10 euros, I'm in. And they're starting off, they give me a program. But of course, it's all in this particular lingo. Let's go.
Hou wel de helm en nekband op en om.
Driving around with an English flag on it. Yeah, I've seen that one. Maybe it's English, I don't know. Ah.
Op het laatste plekje, de 2:37 Anke Ipma. Akkelie de Vries, daar is alweer voor de volgende ronde. En natuurlijk in de achtervolging Geertje Bruus, maar nog steeds op de keurig tweede plek. Daar gaan we een borreltje drinken, daar zien we de nummer 3 zijn. De 8:45 Henny van der Zee. En aan de 2:21 Popje de Jong uit Oude Bedden met de auto die te koop is. Dus wilt u eens een keer een rondje wagen? Ga dan naar Popje de Jong, want die heeft de auto te koop. Aankomen keurig door de bocht, we gaan keurig door de bocht.
And drive to bits. I love that. I'm going back, going to Snake now. Yeah? You missed. And you lost your money. You lost your money. Now you're gonna have to tell your mom. I'm going after them. I've seen girls at the autocross. There you go. And another one. It's been going for a week and a half now. There's sports. I just saw horses and carriages going through the town. And there's supposed to be volleyball here somewhere. Is this part of the celebrations this week?
Doarp, hè? Doarpfeest.
Yeah, I know. So look at that guy. He's about the average height of every Dutchman. They're all 6'5" over here. In and then catch
You are a family from the Vries?
I am. Yeah. My dad is Dirk de Vries. You know him?
Yeah. No, I don't know your dad, but I know your boat where you got with my boss.
Yeah.
The boat is from my boss.
My dad is originally from a street called Oost.
Ooster.
Yeah?
Ooster, yeah.
What team is that? Are they blue or white?
De eerste, dat is mooi. De eerste. I must look at it. Wait, I see.
I'm looking for my dad's neighborhood. He used to
live in the Ooster.
Yeah, right.
Maybe they can end at the top and they win the first prize.
Right. I'll go and check them out for my dad. Thanks. Are you from Oost as well?
You are from the Ooster, hè? No.
No, you're not. Are you from the street Ooster?
From wie?
Oost. Oost?
Oost?
Yeah?
Ooster, yes.
Yeah, that's your street?
Yeah.
My dad used to live there.
Yeah?
Busman. Some guy who drives a bus.
I think
My dad was 19 when he left. He was living with his parents at the time.
Yeah.
Johannes de Vries. I'm named after him.
Okay.
Which makes me John, which is rather common over there, but Johannes isn't. Do you know what kind of house Ooster number 16, I believe it was?
Yes, I think I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What kind of house it is? It's not too big, is it?
No, it's not too big. It's, I think, hoe zeg je dat in Engels? It's two houses on the one roof.
Now, nobody over in Canada knows anything about soccer anyway, but they've never heard of Lenstra. And according to my dad, he's one of the big football heroes. He doesn't want to hear about Maradona. He doesn't want to hear about Cruyff or any of those. Is the man as good as he was? And you're bound to know. You're going to tell me. Is my dad right or what? Is he bigger than Maradona? You don't know. Don't tell me you don't know. Was he a good player?
A good player?
Lenstra. Abe Lenstra.
Oh. What is the name?
Lenstra.
I'm a Van der Meer.
He's bigger than Maradona.
Yeah.
Lenstra,
Yeah,
he was as big a hero as my dad says he was.
He made 33 goals for Netherlands. 33.
And that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
They are now discussing the question. I don't know. Just follow this.
We're talking about the houses they were standing now.
Yeah.
We weren't there.
I'm sorry.
Ik heb een Canadees bij me.
Oh, leuk.
Ja.
Die komt om een blok, denk ik. Hey.
Oh, nee.
I haven't come for a drink, but if you offer me one, I'd be pleased. I'm filming you as well because this is really my dad's camera.
Ja?
And my dad, he can't be here, so I'm filming on his behalf.
Ja, Van der Meer wen op de eerste. En Boort de Hoytema wennen daar ergens.
En wie van der Meer? Nee,
Wie van der Meer.
Ja.
Die familie van Dirk de Vries, die wennen in dat politiespultje.
Ja, ja.
I think I've caused a bit of a problem here, Dad. I wish you were here and you could explain.
Wie is het alweer? Write the address.
Address?
Here from. How do you write it?
I know it's double O and ST and E.
Ja, dat
klopt. Ja, dat klopt.
Ja.
Klopt.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I do believe it was 16. If I'm.
Oh, that you didn't know. Surely.
En wat voor hier weer wennen hij in 63
Is
op
hij-
het oosten.
Ja, toen is hij die Dirk vertrokken.
Je zit er maar in Amerika, Canada.
Nee, Canada.
En die zieken,
Deze White is in
nooit, die wennen op het eerste nummer.
16 toch?
They're going to have a fight
Ik
soon.
denk net helemaal.
I do believe there was some trouble with a girl, a Catholic girl, and I wasn't.
net zo zien, hè?
People didn't approve,
Dat is zo leuk.
and it got out of hand. I don't know.
Ja, Wolf is familie van Dirk de Vries.
Die zei dat
Denk
ik-
je ook? En heet die Douwe?
Dad, if you're back in Canada, go and write this man a card. I've never heard Loes. Wieger?
Nee, Loes is a... Lolke.
Lolke de boer.
Loes is called Lolke. Lolke.
He's a little bit a girl.
He has a name of, he has a name of a girl. Little girl.
Nou, je wil helemaal laten zien.
And I'd planned on not drinking after the night of the beans, and it didn't really work out. I had another beer or two. And a whole bunch of people trying to figure out where Dirk de Vries lived, and they couldn't really figure it out. So I got a couple of questions for you, Dad. I don't really get it. Why the hell aren't you here? Now they've got rabbits on the side of the houses over here, which make me think, could this be this rabbit neighborhood at all? My dad talked about the canines, and that's where he worked in a bakery. I told you they're crazy about bikes over here. Excuse me? Because I'm just asking, my dad used to work in a bakery.
Yeah.
In this neighborhood. Which one? I'm sorry, I'm filming. I'm a tourist, so you're in the picture now.
It's closed.
It's closed?
Yeah.
The bakery?
The bakery.
Well, this is one bakery, and I'm quite sure this is not the one. This is Oilke and Janet de Vries. This is not the place. There's Frisian flags here everywhere. Seen these. Do you mind me filming it all?
Yes, okay.
Me being a... I'd like a local specialty.
That is sugar bread. What's this?
I think I heard of that. Yeah? And there's orange cake. My dad talks about that.
This is orange cake.
I think I'd like 2 pieces of those.
Okay.
She's Canadian, would you believe it? She was 5 years old when her mom got homesick, went back,
Yes.
and this was in '63.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it, Dad, and they're offering the plate to me, or to you.
This is our
really.
bakery, not this.
This one is the one we are at right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is where Dad worked, and this is the Vries, and my dad is the Vries, but he
Yes.
didn't work here.
No.
He worked here.
Bestoker.
Yeah. Well, how about my investigating skills? Stoker meets Stoker. It's the same building. It's number 11. It's not a bakery anymore. And look where I ended up. Your old street. So I think I'll go down here and look for number 16. It's on the even side. It's number 18, so here we are at number 16. This has got to be 16 then. 14. In between 14 and 18. Well, here we are. There's new people in here. They've got 4 children. And, well, they're expanding. Because, well, they need the space. It's a really very small house. Number 16. The man that lives here now has agreed for me to make a couple of pictures. This has got to be one of the children right there. Is this your picture?
From my niece. She lives here before me.
You bought it from your niece?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, so it was always in the family.
She had a barber shop here.
It's your footsteps over here, Dad.
Yeah, that's the old room.
Yeah, it's really small, but everything over in Holland is small.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. The scale is really is really petite. Nice, Dad. Very nice. Shame you can't see it yourself.
Yeah.
I was going through your things because I need some clean underwear. And I happened to find, and I must say, Dad, I'm quite surprised. Found a picture of a man flanked by 2 really nice looking girls. And I gotta say, I've never seen this picture. It's never in any album or in any picture frame on any kind of wall. And this is you looking like an adolescent, a young man, 2 young girls. So, is this why you're here, or? I'd like to know who these girls are. I was just looking. If any of them look a bit Catholic, could this be the girl you were talking about? Right at the head of the main street, there's a high street, and that's where I'm gonna get myself a haircut. We call it a cap salon over here. It's a Dutch word for a barbershop, I think. So, and she looks good, and I don't. So I'm gonna do something about it. Well, that didn't work. They're jam-packed with women getting their hair done. So, but there's another one at the end of the street, right next to the church. I'm gonna try that one. I met a lady the other night, and she's into vegetables. That's gotta be her place. Yeah, Wim's. That was her husband's name. And she's got Koudum beans. This has got to be the beans she was talking about. And the other cap salon is busy, and they told me there's another one right here. And they look closed as well. Are they? Woensdag. Today is Donnersdag. And they gotta be open. Ah, they're open. My dad left in '63. Was this barbershop here then?
Yes.
It was? It was always a barbershop.
Yes.
So he will know this place then? He might even have had his haircut.
I think the barbershop was a little bit down the street on the other side.
Oh, so not this location, not this location
no,
then?
Not
all right.
63.
And different people, because these ladies weren't born in '63, I think.
No.
You weren't. I'm gonna get myself a Dutch haircut.
A Koudum haircut.
Is there such a thing?
No.
No?
Dirk and Lutske live there now, and there was an old man, and he called Sjoerd, and he has a big, yeah.
A beard?
No. Yeah.
Well, he did emigrate a bit hastily. So he has told me about. He never went back. He didn't have the money for it, and there was no incentive for him to go because he doesn't have any relationships over here. That's me. Look good. The back. I'll be wearing a cap soon, so I'm a hairdresser's nightmare, really. Dad, you're gonna have the chance to have a look at Koudum on a site. They got a site over here. Yeah. Oh, that's the address. Got it. Nostalgic Koudum. I'm over in a lunchroom now in Koudum. They've got a bit of a gallery here as well. So somebody with the name of Johannes. It's just with an E. It's Johannes. Anyway, I've been to Lutske. She wasn't at home. Her son was. I slipped her a copy of the picture, so who knows? She might get in touch with me. I was just wondering, this is Frisian cheese, right?
Yes.
And it was called?
Riepenkriete.
Right. It's a specific kind of cheese then?
Yes, with herbs.
With spots on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna dig in. Thanks a lot.
Okay, enjoy it.
There's no book on Koudum, but there's a book on Friesland. Friesland from the air. And I found out this has got to be the old folks home. Galama Dam's got to be over here somewhere. And if I'm right, there's the Klink. And of course, you got a church. I'm at the end of the street here. Come on. Eating myself some Reaper Crete. And these must be from the 20s or something. So she could be... How old can she be? She might be 19 now. She might have seen you. I look at some of these other faces, and when I moved over here, I thought to myself, this doesn't add up. And then I noticed this guy. He got us a boat. This is good old Gerben Zwerver. and then I saw this. This has got to be autocross in your day, Dad. Look at him go. Well, thank you for filming your wall. You're welcome to come and film my wall any day.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Dit is de Galmadam.
I'm staying at the Galmadams. It's changed. It's improved.
Dus een
What?
19, een optocht van de koninginoptocht. De Queen.
The Queen. Oh yeah, Queen's Day.
Yes.
That's her there. That's her. I'm at Mr. Hoekema's house. I wouldn't dare trying his first name. I keep forgetting, and I can't say it. What was it again?
Dirk Hoekema.
That's the first name. I keep missing that. Tierke.
Echte Friese naam.
And you had a whole load of archive. He had the Queen's Day on. And the little girl was the Queen?
I have the Queen. Kom.
You got more?
The Queen was in Koudum. Kom.
Oh, please. All right, you've even got. Oh, you got them. What was his Queen? The guy with the chain. He's bound to be important. Or escape from the local jail. What's the chain for? Oh, he's not the one that's. It's about. It's a woman, isn't it? It's the woman. It's the Queen. I'm looking at the Queen. She's the big cheese. She's the one with the big cheese on her head. They're waving. That's what they do. That's their core business. And the guy with the chain, he can tag along. He's pretty nervous, isn't he? Chatting away. She's popular though. We've done all the greeting bit and the waving. She's going inside. What's that building? Ah, the school. They're going into the school, the swell. She's gonna have a look at the classrooms. I think I like her. What was her name again? Beatrix? Correction, it's not a big cheese. It's a hat. Is that the sort of crown they wear over here? A chain and a crown. What are they doing? Do they want their autograph? No. She's got a picture taken. Show's over, folks.
Ja, daar is hij dan. 100 jaar, 1913, 2013, dorpsbelangen, Koudum. En ik mag het spits afbuigen.
Alsjeblieft. Namens ons allen zes.
Ik hoop dat er nog een aantal herdrukken volgen, zodat u dan iedereen dit boek in zijn boekkast steeds zal hebben. Dank wel voor dit boek.
It's right next to you. Well, these people, they seem to love the outdoors. No wonder, it's always... The weather's nice here.
Yeah?
What's the idea? This is a bit like drag racing, but then with a boat. They've got themselves on an elastiband. It's a bit like bungee boating. Yeah, that's it. They're all about water and beer. And the girls are nice. Come on, you gotta admit. Help the guy. Help the guy. What else would you want? I mean, a bunch of wet girls banging on each other's heads. That's good. Give it to her, baby. Whack! Right in the face. And all these guys over here, they seem to be pretty big and strong. And I suppose this is why. They like to exercise. And don't worry, folks. They all know how to swim. They can swim and skate.
Toch wordt de vlagen, wordt er houlutsen. En dat wordt dient toch burgemeester Hayo, apotheker.
So here we've got this monument that commemorates a Canadian airplane that crashed around here. And they've rounded up family from these pilots, and they've come to join the unveiling of this monument commemorating this airplane crashing over here.
Namens zichzelf. Dirk heeft het contact gelegd met Mary Bethune.
And who knows? Canada isn't all that big. I just might be related to some of these people. Makes you think, doesn't it? Ah, look here. This is Canada away from home. Cold and skating. I wonder if I believe they like hockey over here and they like skating, but that's how you do it. That's how we do it over in Canada. You take a chair and you learn how to. Learn it from young age on. Going round and round, these children. They got their own typical kind of skates over here. No ice hockey skates. They've got these. They call them Noors. That's how it's done. They just do the distance over here. They're pretty good at it too. I enjoy that. Oh, hang on. A boat full of black guys. And some kind of Catholic priest? This is pretty strange because these black guys aren't really black, are they? He's a man in a dress. He seems to be the important one. The guy in red with the pointy head and a great big stick. Everybody's pretty happy. They've just shoved the guy in a Pope-mobile and they're chasing him.
Waar zijn we hier vanavond?
In dat huis te klinkt.
Ja, zwaai maar even. Ja!
Hey, u lijkt spreekt op Johannes Riekma. Dat klopt, ik ben Johannes Riekma.
Vandaag gaan we het hebben over het opstel wat we vandaag, dat had ik opgegeven voor vandaag. En dat opstel dat gaat over de kat.
Right next to the Galama Dams there is a, I believe it's a camping site. It's called the Koudum. It's got to be here somewhere, flags. And they got a indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool. They've got a possibility for caravans over here. They are a bungalow park. You can go pinballing. You seem to be able to, and they're right on the Fluzen.
We're here again.
Hey. Familiar faces. This town is really small. I'm good.
Yes.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Well, we've had a very nice trip today. Yes, we
On
went to Doarp.
I think, I'm not sure. I just might have spotted her right over there in the corner. Are you picking her up? What do you think? It's too good to be true, isn't it? It was in the 60s and I don't know this girl. And she's got to be your age by now. I mean, this is the 60s. You were this age in the 60s. You were. We're looking again. Thanks. Thanks again. I'm John. I was named after my grandfather, who was Johannes. That's my name, Johannes. But nobody ever calls me that.
Johannes de Vries.
That was my pake. On my behalf. She's...
No, he don't know.
No, he doesn't know. I'm going to, there's going to be a reunion in the Clink,
yeah,
and I know
Saturday.
what a Clink is.
Saturday, from 10 hours to...
I'm going to have a go in there, and if I don't succeed, I'm just going to check it in.
You ask to Klaas de Koe.
Pardon me?
Klaas de Koe. He have run the... Yeah, he's
his last name is Cow?
Yeah.
Well, it happens. Good news today is that Dad's getting surgery. It's going to happen on Saturday, 3 o'clock. They've got two specialists coming in from the hospital in Leeuwarden. One specialized in valves and the other one in the pulse of the heart. They told me today that they're going to repair that particular leaking valve and the part of the heart that gives the impulse to beat. They're going to give him, to be on the safe side, they're going to give him a pacemaker as well. And another bit of the news is that he's going to be shipped out on a Monday if everything goes right. We're going to have medical assistants flying with us, doing the transfer to our own medical center. And as things stand now, he's going to wake up in Calgary. We're on the Highland Games. This is Highland Games, right, today?
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing a skirt. The boys are wearing a skirt. You're wearing a skirt. And they're having these Scottish sports, but you got some Frisian sports as well.
Yeah.
First, you got the pole jumping.
Oh yeah, vierleppen.
And you got to describe to me how that works.
Yeah, you have a stock.
You mean a stick?
No, a long pipe. Like that.
No, it's called, I know what you mean, it's called a pole.
Yeah.
It's pole jumping, right?
And the pole is in the water and then you jump. Yeah.
That's
you run first and do climb in the pole.
Climb?
Yeah,
got
and
that?
then jump you in the sand.
I was going to ask you to film under your skirt, really.
Well, you may.
I can?
No.
There's not supposed to be anything there.
I don't have nothing under it. We drink a beer later
afterwards.
Afterwards.
And you keep the attire on?
Yeah, and you have to change your clothes.
I'd like to.
Okay.
But they like beer. They like beer. Go on, boy. Show them Scots. No way, Jose. I've just learned that the team with the silly skirts is your neighborhood. What do you call this?
Touwtrekken.
Tug-of-war.
Pardon me?
Tug-of-war.
Yeah, it's tug-of-war. Yeah, I know.
Touwloeken.
Yeah. That's Frisian, I think. Nah, he means it. He looks like the kind of guy you wouldn't want to have an argument with.
Yeah, oh, that's your mother.
This lady over here,
yeah?
she might know.
Your mom comes from Canada.
No, your father.
Your father.
My mother's
Mother.
Canadian, yeah. My dad's Canadian too now, but he used to be Dutch.
Yeah.
And that's him.
Yeah,
and he was about 20 years old over there.
20 years. And Tina lives next to your father. Earlier.
He lived probably.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s.
Yes.
She did, so she must.
I think she comes tomorrow. Je bent in het huis naast deze mensen.
It's still complicated.
No, de jonge verstelling.
Ja, Tom Stellingen.
I'd like to meet her.
Next to your father's house lived the family Bakker. And one
Bakker.
Yeah, but
and one of the daughters, they come tomorrow.
And he had a little farm on the house your father lived in.
Yes.
The guy who lived there told me about a little farm. They had about 6 cows or something. That's what he said. The guy lived there. I can't believe how small this village is.
And everybody knows you now.
I'm trying hard. They know me, Dad. They don't remember you. But I'm a charming guy, unlike you. A whole lot of people have been looking for my dad, and it's all been to no avail. People who should know who the man is, they really don't know. I met this woman today at the Highland Games. She was born on Oost. She was young at Oost, always lived here, and she doesn't know who the hell this Dirk de Vries is. Frustrates me. I'm gonna have a talk with you when we're back in Calgary. You're gonna have to come clean, Dad. Really, I mean, I look like shit over here. Don't do that to me, Dad. Don't you do that to me. Just to show you, I haven't got a beer. I've got a Coke. Right there. Now they're having what they're calling a matinee. And I'm not sure what's going on. Do you know what's going on? What are they doing? Except drinking.
Town feest now. Lot of feest.
Yeah, you're having a party. You've been having a party all week.
Yeah, the whole week.
This is the matinee?
Yeah, matinee, yeah.
And there are children up on stage who are just having fun and having a drink.
Fun and playing music and drinking and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I noticed the drinking, yeah.
Can you sing?
No, because my roots are not from Koudum.
You're not a bean.
No,
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not a real bean.
What do you just say?
Maybe the girlfriend back then was pregnant. She went away. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you had a baby over there. I don't know.
She said it again.
Maybe I'm his sister. You don't know. I don't know. Ik lijk in het ziekenhuis. Hij is er nog helemaal hij is in huis Koudum. En hij ziet het van vroeger. En ordelijk huis is aan het schijnen. En dan de liefde.
Hij trouwt?
Hij heeft een vriendin, girlfriend, voor 2 weeks.
I want a man. The man of the white horse.
And you had a holiday and you were searching for a man. You didn't no.
He doesn't want the horse, he wants the man on it. I just met the only gay in the village. Oh, poor him. Well, last chance today, we're flying out, so.
You have an open ticket?
I didn't have an open ticket. We were gonna be here for 9 days. I've passed that date. But it's all been picked up by this insurance company over in Canada who wants us back because it's getting expensive. And they've arranged this special flight, and they've arranged somebody coming with us. Not everybody is as old. You're not old at all. You're not old enough for a reunion.
Yes.
You are?
60.
They are going to make a film, and next year they are 100 years. And
hang on, the guy I've just seen filming?
Yeah.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
That's the film they're making.
A film about, I don't know how you do translate it, Doorspelingen. That's an organization that takes care of all things that take place in the village.
So, so that... Well, at least now I've got a name to go on, Bruno. I'll keep on going. Sorry, I've done this to all of Koudum. I've done this to all of Koudum. You're on, you're not getting away. The brother of Sonia Bruno lives nearby.
Op de Galemalaan. It's here nearby the Klink.
Dad, are you getting any of this? Pay attention now.
Oh, sorry.
Did you have a girlfriend called Sonia Bruno?
We think it's an older sister.
Koudum.nl.
Yeah, there's a picture of a trip from school for Schiphol or something like that, and there she's on.
In the early 50s, we had some 4 or 5 families living here. They were coming from Indonesia, which was in the past a Dutch colony.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And it looks like this one of that girls.
Yeah?
Yes. I think it's Sonia.
So to the right they're discussing Bruno, and to the left is my talk. And he just went to see. Well, you tell my dad. That's too bad.
I have to disappoint you. We thought that we had traced her anyway, her brother, but this brother said she is definitely not my sister. But we keep on searching.
Because the family, all families would be very, very much against it.
He would have gotten her pregnant or something, because that wouldn't be...
Well, that would probably be the only reason.
Oh, Dad, just wake up, you idiot. Hold on, I'm here. I just got back from the Klink. Reunion day, old Koudumers coming back in. And Rob, my talk, he orchestrated the whole thing. Then there was this other guy who had another lead, and he said it's quite possible that this is a girl from Huizen, where they have this Catholic community, and that's not a new lead for me. But I had to go because, well, Dad's in surgery. Rob's got my phone number, he's got my email address. He's going to put it up on his site. He's the one who edits Koudum.nl. So we can all look it up. They're making a movie over here. We can also watch that on the internet. All sorts of possibilities, but I'm running out of time, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get this girl in front of my camera, or your camera, Dad. So I'm sorry about that. If only I had checked your suitcase a bit earlier. Reception over at the Galama Dams. They brought me this envelope. And this has got to be from Latske. I can't believe this. '68. I brought your grandfather Dirk the Vries a hot meal from Tafeltje Dekje. That is a hot meal service. This picture come from Annie van Dyke Klein. in Koudum. So, are we talking about... Is this you, Latske? And Dirk de Vries right there. Well, that's not my dad. So what? No, she's talking about my grandfather. This is good though, Dad, isn't it? I was just on the verge of leaving here. I'm checking out. I'm going to Snake. And the receptionist just gave this to me. This is one sweet place you come from, Dad. They're all doing their research. Had a great time. Beautiful place too. But I need to go back. Good old Canada. With a whole lot of photos, memories, stories. So here I am. Off to Snake again, this time for last time. Train station. Gonna take me to Snake. Snake, Schiphol, Calgary. Home sweet home. So goodbye everybody at Koudum. Gotta say, I had a great time. Thanks very much. It's a picture of the Galliman Dams. And it is a cookie jar. So... let's see. Now I think that's really nice. So this is the last Koudum is going to be seeing of me. Koudum, goodbye. Love you all. Hope to see you again someday. Now I'm off to my dad. Gonna have a cookie on the train. Don't forget the cookies now. How does this work? Open up, please. Calgary, here I come. My father was brought to Schiphol from Snake, and from Schiphol with a medical flight out to Calgary. Here he stayed in intensive care for about a week, and he never woke up. He was 79 years old. Hi there. Sorry to bother you again, but I would like to thank you all, especially Teke. Thanks for the hat, man. Because I'd like to say that I've never in my life met such nice people as the people of Koudum, and I mean that. People I have lied to for an entire week, and I feel bad inside, truly. The whole plan was to show Koudum from the perspective of an outsider, and that's why I, for a week, was this Canadian guy, while in fact, I'm a Dutchman. Uit Groningen, acteur. Sorry. Maar neemt u toch vooral niet mij kwalijk. Ik zou vooral de schuld geven aan deze mensen.
Dat ben je verhoring. Nou ja, dit gaan we gewoon even opnemen.
He had a girlfriend!
Ik heb er al niet per foto eigenlijk. Nou, als je het koffer omdraait, dan heb je het pakken. Ja.
And you duck with her in the coffin.
In de koffer. Heb je die koud?
Ja.
Waarschijnlijk is het vroeger de KLM.
Ja, misschien een heel iets stukje van pa of zo. Die blijft van pa in perspectief hebben. Ja.
Harelsen.
Harelsen.